Here with Tommy Rowlands. Just got back from Cuba. Tell me a little bit about Cuba. What it's like going there, just the experience you had.
It's a great culture, great experience. Just from a being an American perspective, I guess it's a great thing to be a part of. But more close related to our sport, just the wrestling culture there, the way that they compete, the fact that it's a small little island, 100 miles from the U.S., and they can compete that hard and bring that intensity to the mat. It's a great experience, and I'm glad that I got to compete with some of the best in the world. So overall, it's a great trip.
Okay, now I know you talked a little bit earlier, just talking with us earlier about, not being able to, make a whole lot of money from wrestling, but the one thing you do get to do is you get to go to places that you normally wouldn't be able to go. And Cuba is definitely one of them, especially being from the U.S.
Absolutely.
What's that like?
Absolutely. I mean, we have every resource possible for us as citizens and as American wrestlers to be the best in the world. So when you see people from Cuba, bring that type of ability to the mat with not that many resources, it really makes us feel privileged and really puts the burden and the onus on your back that that there's no reason that an American can't be the best in the world and the best at the Olympic Games because of everything that's given to us from a coaching and resource perspective. So to see those Cubans compete with us at that level, it really puts the burden on my back and the onus on my back that I have to find a way to beat these guys because I have no reason to think otherwise.
Okay. Now, go along with that, you got the gold down there. What was that like?
It was good. I mean, I wrestled Junior World Silver Medalist, the #2 Cuban in the quarterfinals. The semis I had a Venezuelan. And then in the finals I wrestled the #1 Cuban right now, who was 5th in the Olympics and 5th in the '09 Worlds. And, certainly was a great stepping stone for me to win a match like that in that type of environment against that type of opponent. It was a great stepping stone to where I need to be, which is, in my opinion, I came back to reach my potential in this sport, and that's, to me, the top of the podium at the World Championships and Olympic Games. So it's certainly something that you can't rest your laurels on. It was just a tournament, but it was a good win and a great stepping stone for me, and I'm excited about my performance.
All right, good. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you find you're at in your wrestling? I know when it started off, you were a little bit behind because you took some time off. Now, where do you feel you are right now?
I feel like I'm right there. I feel like I'm at a 9.5. I think I need to hone in on some things, and that last 1%, those last couple percentage points are the hardest to get, and I think everyone's always feeling like they have a couple more percents to go. So I guess in a sense I'm all the way back because I know that my domestic opponents, my international opponents feel like they have a couple more degrees to go as well. So I feel like I'm back. I'm in the mix on the world level to compete for the gold medal, and that's really all that you can ask for from a physical and mental preparation. And now it just comes down to honing in on the right things and making it happen at the Open, the trials, and the World Championships.
All right, awesome. Now, what's next on your agenda?
I've got a hard training cycle coming up. Just got done with a good workout with Coach Roselli. About 6 or 7 weeks of real hard, specific training, getting myself physically ready, focusing on a few technical aspects that I need improvement on, and preparing for the U.S. Open in Ohio on April 9th. And then after that, I might find a competition in between the Open and trials. I'm not sure. But definitely the Open April 9th and the trials in mid-June.
Awesome. Now, a little bit outside of actually wrestling, you do a lot of stuff, with the board of the RTC and, helping fund it and stuff like that. Just recently came into something pretty big. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have a donor who chooses to remain anonymous. We have a close relationship with this person, and he provided a $100,000 gift to be used as an endowment for elite athlete training. And we're very, very excited about this person's support of our organization on an annual basis. But now he's contributed in a way that allows for us to build on it and hopefully pursue others and compel others to help us in a way that helps this organization last forever. Our operating budget is at around $250,000 a year. We'd like for it to be $350,000 to $400,000, and to have that amount endowed to where we can kick off the interest that gives us that amount of money. We still have a lot of work to go, but this is the first donation of its kind, and it's a great starting point. And you got to start somewhere, and we're happy for this person's support.
Awesome. Got anything else you want to talk about?
No, just excited. Thanks to USA Wrestling for allowing us this platform to talk about our organization. And obviously, the win in Cuba was great, but it's not the end point. It's not where I want to be. So, still a lot of work to do.
Awesome. Thanks and good luck, Tom.
Thanks.